Most high incomers know that they should be saving for retirement. You max out your 401k, maybe add money to an IRA or brokerage account, but let's be honest, you already know the math doesn't add up. If you're making six figures today, is a 401k really going to let you live the same lifestyle in retirement, especially when you're taxed on every dollar you withdraw? What if there was a smarter way, a strategy where the bank actually matches your contributions, then funds the plan for you after 5 years, so by year 11, your money is compounding without you putting in another cent? I'm Tamara with the Financial Architects, and today I'm going to show you how the Kaizen strategy works, why it's exclusive, and how it helps high earners build wealth faster, safer, and smarter. The problem is that traditional retirement loans were never built for high income earners. Here's what happens with the 401k. You're capped on how much you can contribute. You're tied to the stock market. Your account rises and falls with every crash. And every time you withdraw in retirement, it's taxed like ordinary income. Even if you do well, you might retire with a few million in your account. Sounds great, until you realize that Uncle Sam is waiting for you to take every big slice that they can every year. So the higher your income, the bigger your tax bill. That's not financial freedom, that's financial frustration. Imagine this, you're 45 years old, earning $250,000 a year. You've done everything right, maxed out your retirement accounts, invested in the market, built a few million by the time you're 65, but then you retire. The market dips 20% and suddenly you've lost hundreds and thousands overnight. To make matters worse, every withdrawal you take is taxed. So instead of living the retirement you dreamed of, you're downsizing, budgeting, and paying more in taxes than expected. It's a scenario I see over and over again. People follow the normal path and end up frustrated because it doesn't deliver what they thought it would. That's why the Kaizen strategy exists. Kaizen is not a 401k, it is not an IRA, it is not even an annuity. It's a unique retirement strategy built on permanent life insurance with living benefits and cash value growth, combined with a funding model that uses leverage. Here's a step-by-step. Years 1 through 5, you contribute money, let's say $30,000 per year. The bank matches you dollar for dollar. So instead of $30,000, your plan receives $60,000 annually. Years 6 through 10, you stop funding. The bank contributes the full $60,000 per year on your behalf. Year 11 and beyond, funding ends. Now the policy continues to grow with hundreds of thousands already inside, designed to generate a tax-free income for life. That's the Kaizen advantage. You put steady contributions, the bank doubles them, and by year 11, the growth compounds on autopilot. Why would a bank be willing to fund this strategy? Because the account is backed by a permanent life insurance policy with guaranteed protections and conservative, predictable growth. Here's what makes it powerful. The cash value is linked to the market index like the S&P 500. You capture growth when the market goes up. When the market drops, you don't lose because of the built-in floor. The bank knows their money is safe because it's collateralized by the policy itself. Here's something most people don't know. Life insurance companies are far more stable than banks. By law, the insurance companies must keep $4 in reserve for every $1 they accept. Banks, on the other hand, are allowed to loan out $9 for every $1 you deposit. That's why banks need bailout when markets crash. Insurance companies, they keep paying claims through the Great Depression, through the 2008 crisis, and even through the pandemic. Here's what makes Kaizen stand out. Leverage. You doubling your contributions without doubling your cost. Safety. Your account is protected from losses in down years. Growth. You benefit from index-linked gains with no market risk. Tax-free income. Withdrawals can be structured as loans, making them 100% tax-free. Living benefits. If you face cancer, a heart attack, stroke, or need long-term care, you can access funds while you're alive. Legacy. Your family still receives a life insurance benefit no matter what. And best of all, by year 11, your contributions end, but the account keeps working for you. Here's something critical to understand. Kaizen isn't available everywhere. It is not something you can walk into to any financial office and buy. In fact, it's only offered through National Life Group, LSW, one of the most established and trusted life insurance companies in America. National Life Group has been around since 1848. That's over 175 years of history. They've paid out billions of dollars in claims and have consistently stood strong through every economic downturn. That exclusivity matters. It means that the Kaizen strategy isn't some gimmick. It's a proven, highly specialized program backed by companies with the financial strength to keep its promises. So, who's Kaizen designed for? It's specifically built for high-income earners, typically making six figures or more, who are already maxing out their 401k or other retirement accounts, to have at least $21,300 per year to commit for the first 5 years, want to reduce their taxes in retirement, and want to use leverage to build wealth more efficiently. If that describes you, Kaizen might be one of the most powerful retirement tools you've never heard of. Let's look at an example. One of our clients, age 42, committed $30,000 a year for 5 years. That's That's $150,000 total. Because of the Kaizen structure, their account actually received $300,000 during those first 5 years. Then in years 6 through 10, the bank contributed another $300,000 on their behalf. By year 11, the account had over $500,000 compounding. By retirement, the projections show that this client generated 6 figures per year of tax-free income for life. Think about that. They only put in $150,000, but because of the leverage, the bank's contributions, and compounding growth, they created a lifetime income stream worth millions. So here's the bottom line. Kaizen is about working smarter, not harder. Instead of grinding out contributions to a 401k and hoping the market cooperates, Kaizen multiplies your efforts with the help of the bank, protects your money from losses, and creates a reliable source of tax-free income. If you're a high-income earner and you're serious about maximizing your retirement, this strategy is worth taking a closer look. Click the link in the description to schedule a free consultation with me and the financial architects. There's no cost, no pressure, just a conversation to see if Kaizen is the right fit for you. I'm Tamara with the Financial Architects. You've worked too hard to rely on outdated retirement plans that tax you at every turn and tie you to the market risk. Kaizen is different. It's exclusive, it's proven to design to help build wealth faster, protect your family, and enjoy retirement the way you deserve. Click the link below, schedule your consultation, and let's explore how Kaizen can transform your retirement strategy.